A singular rosewood table sits beneath Galador Keep. Arcane sconces line the walls, casting a bluish hue against the stone brick. Banners displaying the emblem of the Seekers of Light stand in each corner. A tall, lean elf sits at the head of the table. The blue light seems to make her long red hair shimmer. She unbuckles her polished breastplate and sets it on the table, along with a glimmering longsword with a pommel shaped in the form of a falcon. To her immediate right, a stout dwarf with the hardened face of a miner sits. The color of his thick braid falling down his back and the braids of his beard match the coal deep within the Grey Wall Mountains. The fur of a brown bear drapes across his shoulders, connected by leather straps buckled across his chest. Across from the elf sits a younger elf, a moon elf, with skin white as the snows near the Arctic shallows, midnight black hair, and emerald green eyes. Her black cloak wrapped around her like a bat's wings at nighttime. To her left, a warforged, a sentient construct made of wooden fibers and interconnecting metals sits, back straight and eagerly listening. An iron shield adorns his back, and a rough iron mace hangs from his side. The elf, at the head of the table, speaks. My name is Willinor Suresh. The Seekers of Light have identified the three of you as possessing talents beyond the norm. For Yarost, the dwarf, a controlled inner rage channeled through the god Borean. For Leona, the moon elf, a studious and calm demeanor, manifesting itself into untapped potential in the arcane arts. And for Seven, the warforged, a surprising connection to Karis, the ever-present, strong enough to direct spells of protection and healing. We have not been watching you, nor have we been following you, but we have come across knowledge of your initial exploits and feel your talents will complement one another quite well. As initiates, the Seekers ask for you to complete a simple mission. The town of Crowreach, and more specifically Halvar Rusk, contacted the Seekers a week ago, asking for an investigation into disturbances that have occurred. Their explanations of these disturbances were neither insightful nor helpful. I wish I had more information, but I simply do not. Halvar, however, stressed the importance of the mission. So travel north on the White Road to Crowreach, investigate, and if need be, eliminate whatever disturbances there are, and report back. See Aldrich on your way out, and he will provide you with healing potions, a sending stone, and an emblem of the Seekers of Light. You are dismissed. Yarost, Leona, and Seven gather their belongings and head out on the White Road with a week-long trek ahead of them. Welcome to 20 Sides, a fast-paced, story-driven, actual-play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I'm your DM, Matt.
I'm Bobby, playing Yarost, the dwarven barbarian.
Hey, I'm Jess, and I play Leona, the moon elf wizard.
Hi, I'm Philip, and I play Seven, the warforged cleric.
Hi, I'm Tyler, and I play the half-elven rogue Ordella.
Join our campaign as we unravel the mysteries of an ancient necrotic evil, right now on 20 Sides. After 6 long, hard, cold days on the White Road, our 3 unlikely adventurers, Yarost, Leona, and Seven, stand now in the town center of Crowreach. Snow spitting from the sky, winds howling in from the west, and the sun is creeping ever so slowly toward the horizon line. What's left of the day is yours.
Perhaps best place to start is in tavern. Usually a lot of good information is found there.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. Leo, what do you think?
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so I guess we locate the Dead Siren Inn.
Yep.
Go that way.
So you walk up the road a little bit, ask a bystander, get to the Dead Siren Inn and Tavern, takes you 1 minute of walking, you get to this. It's a pretty big tavern for the size of the town. It's 2 stories, smoke just billowing out of the chimneys as it's freezing cold in Crowreach. You can tell it's really warm inside. You go in. As soon as you enter, there's a small halfling woman behind the bar that greets you, and she says, hello, my name is Liddell. Sit anywhere. I'll be with you in a second.
Thank you. We will sit here at this table. We just find an empty table for the 3 of us.
So with me being warforged, I'm going to keep up my cowl. I mean, it was up because it was cold, but I know I'm not a normal sight, so I'm going to keep that up and stay kind of hidden.
So Liddell walks over to you a few seconds later, and she says, new to town?
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
Yes, we just arrived. We are in important business with the Seekers of Light. Have you heard of them?
No, I haven't.
No. Well,
what is your business?
We seek a Halvar. Do you know this name?
Yes. I do know this name.
No, well, Adele, do you know?
No. My name is Liddell.
Oh, sorry. Do you know where Halvar is? Do you know where we can find him?
I haven't seen him around in 2 or 3 days. He doesn't really come here that often, but his house is right up the way. I could point you to it.
Oh well, that'd be great. Thank you. Have you ever heard of Yarost? He's pretty important.
Oh,
no,
gosh.
No, I haven't. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Yarost.
It is okay. Barmaids do not get out much. They must spend bars and things like this. Probably everyone else here has heard of me, though.
Oh, give me a break.
I'm sorry, Mr. Yarost. Would you all like anything to eat or drink?
Oh, I don't eat or drink or sleep even. I'm good, just as I sit right here.
Oh.
I would like a very tall ale, please. The tallest glass you have.
Okay, absolutely. I understand.
And I will take salted pork and also an ale, please.
Absolutely. She walks off, heads to the back.
Well, it's very fortunate. She already knows Alvar, so perhaps she will get us there.
Did you know what she meant by up the way? I don't know that I know that direction. North, south, like those are normal things.
We will get more clarification when she comes back.
A few seconds later, she walks back. She's got your pork. She's got 2 ales. She looks at you, Seven, and says, "Are you sure? Nothing?
Yes, Miss Riddell. I don't need anything.
No. It's Liddell with an L.
Oh, okay. Like Leo. Okay. Like
yes,
Leo.
Yes,
okay.
like Leo.
Oh, okay.
Excellent. So nothing for you?
No, I don't need anything. I'm good.
Oh, that's interesting. Anything else for you too?
We would like more directions to this Halvar.
Yes. When you're ready, I can walk out the front door with you and point in the correct direction and kind of give you the description of the house.
Okay, this will work. Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay. She walks back off.
Do y'all ever wonder what would happen if I ate or drank anything? I mean, I don't know.
Have you ever tried this?
I haven't. I don't know what would happen.
Well, perhaps we do not risk it.
Let's not do that today. Thanks.
I mean, I just think it might be kind of fun. I don't know. But if y'all think it's a bad idea, we don't have to.
I don't know.
Not today. Perhaps some other time. Perhaps someone else here in the tavern will know about disturbances. Perhaps we do not even need Halvar.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
Maybe kind of look around, see if there's anybody, like who else is in the tavern.
Yeah. So there's 3 other tables are occupied. One is by a pretty old lady, white hair. There's another table occupied by a couple that is sitting by a fire that's starting to die down. And then there's a table of 3 fishermen. They're in the local garb of the fishermen of Crowreach, and they're sitting. They're a little more boisterous. You can tell they may be on the 2nd round of ale at this point. A little more boisterous than the other folks in the tavern.
Usually, old ladies are always in other people's business. So perhaps she knows what is going on. And
that's very astute. I think you're right. I think
Seven, you will not go talk to her. Seven,
okay.
you will always be last person to go talk to new people.
You're so right. You are so smart. I think you're right. I won't go talk
Leo,
to her.
you are kind of like a woman. Perhaps you go talk to her.
Oh gosh. Okay. I guess if I have to. So I'm gonna go approach this older woman.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull my cloak down, on the way to the table, not to freak her out or anything. Hello, good evening. Do you mind if I sit with you? Do you mind if I join you?
She just turns and goes, I'm sorry. What did you say?
I said good evening. May I join you? Would you like some company?
Well, why didn't you just say that to begin with? Of course. Have a seat. So what is your name?
Oh, God. My name is Leo.
Okay. Why are you talking so slow?
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to make sure you understood me.
Of course I do. Have a seat. Where are you? Are you from Crowreach?
No, but we're just here for a few days. I just want to get to the point, lady.
Oh, well.
Do you know?
Wait, stop. She just takes a bite of her soup. It's hard for me to hear if I'm eating. It's crunchy sometimes. The soup sometimes is a little, I don't know why.
Oh, great. Yeah, so, do you know a gentleman named Halvar? I'm looking for him.
Halvar?
Yeah, my friends and I are.
She puts a finger on her head.
My eyes get really wide.
I think,
Impatient.
Yes, Halvar.
Yeah.
Mr. Rusk?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, what about Halvar?
Have you seen him in town lately?
Did you hear that?
What? Hear what? My eyes
Must have been nothing. Okay, sorry. What did you say again? Say it one more time for me.
So I immediately look over at the table that my two co-adventurers are sitting at, and my eyes scream, "Help me!"
Oh, I know you said I can't talk to people, but I want to go so bad. Can I go over there and see what's going on? I just want to go talk to the
Yes,
old lady.
this already looks very bad. You cannot make it much worse.
So I get up, I walk over there, and I'm like, hi, ma'am. What's your name?
Well, my name is Burger.
That's an interesting name.
It was my.
Miss-
Oh, wait. It was my grandmother's name and my mother's name. I'm a third in the line of burgers.
This is. I don't even know what half of those words mean, but it sounds
it's
so
just
interesting
one word.
to
It's
me.
a name.
Okay.
It means.
Miss
in
Lurga,
the
I
old
have a
language-
question for you.
In the old language, it means strength.
Oh, what old language? What's a grandmother? I don't really know these things.
Huh, you must have not learned much growing up. A
Not at all,
grandmother is the mother of a mother.
So I have a question. I have a quick question. Can you answer a question?
Absolutely.
Have you heard of any disturbances happening in Crowreach?
Like what kind of disturbances?
Well, I don't really know. Well, I was just sent to look at disturbances.
Like anything strange, unusual, suspicious, maybe.
Like this? And she picks up her glass of water and she just like pours just a tiny bit on the table. She's like, whoops, that's the disturbance. Like that?
Oh,
No, but you are very informative, and I like talking to you. Would you like to have more conversations about grandmothers? This is very interesting.
Not really.
Okay. Okay. Well, so Leo, I think we need to go. I don't know.
Yeah, I was ready
she
to go.
seems like a lot of fun.
when we got
Are you going to
here.
be here later? Because I might actually just come back and talk to you. A
I
little
think
bit.
I tend to stay here a lot.
Oh, okay. That perfect. My name is Seven, by the way.
Right about that time, Liddell comes up behind you and she goes, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Mother, are you disturbing them? And Burga looks at you and goes, no, I don't believe I am. And she said, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Miss Murga is just talking. We're gonna go back to
absolutely.
our table.
And she kind of just looks at you away from Burga and just goes, she's kind of losing her mind. I'm sorry. Yes,
I could tell.
Guys, absolutely. If you. All right. Well, I'll see you all later. Maybe.
So
you
I go sit back down and I'm like,
I'm
she's-
cracking up at the table.
Leo doesn't need to pick out the people we go talk to.
That looked like complete carriage wreck to me.
Carriage wreck.
I expect you did not get much information from old lady.
No, none at all.
Old ladies do not usually have good information.
Yarost, have you ever heard of a grandmother?
Everyone has heard of grandma.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna look to the other table full of bolsterous young men. I think I'm gonna go try my luck at this table over here.
Leo, can I come with you?
No, thank you.
Oh, okay.
You just sit.
This is
stay.
great entertainment.
So as you just start walking up, one of the gentlemen, you can tell he kind of stops talking and he side-eyes you. As soon as he does, he pulls a chair out and he says, "You gonna sit down?
Oh, yes, please, thank you.
What brings you here?"
Just some work business. My name is none of your business.
Oh.
What are you guys up to tonight?
We're just drinking after the job.
Oh, what kind of work do you do?
We're fishermen. We go out to the Arctic shallows every day. It's pretty dangerous, but it's good money.
Yeah.
I make pretty good money.
I bet you look like you make great money.
I do.
So anyways, so you guys are not from here either?
No, we're from here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I wasn't born here, but I live here now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right in Crowreach.
Okay, interesting.
Where are you from?
That's none of your business.
Oh,
I'm not from here though. Gross. Can I?
Just called your town gross.
why is... I don't think Crowreach is gross.
Well,
It's pretty nice. And it's cold, but it's pretty nice.
yeah, it's very cold and it's very foggy. That's what I meant. It's foggy.
Yeah.
Is the fog like typical of Crowreach, or is this unseasonable fog?
Well, I mean, it's been like that ever since I can remember in the Veiled Mists.
Okay. Have you noticed anything that's been any strange disturbances?
Do you feel it too?
Or what do I feel? This connection between us? Definitely it's not there.
That's good. No, you said like feeling strange?
Yeah.
Like disturbing, like it feels off.
Yeah. Tell me more about that.
You feel it?
Well, no, this is my first day.
You ever taken a stick, like a big stick, and you put your head on it? You like stick it in the ground, put your head on it, you run around it in circles?
No.
You ever do that?
No, that's weird.
Do you want to go do that?
No, thank you.
It like, you know how you do that and you're kind of dizzy.
I'll take your word for it. Yes. Continue.
So you're kind of dizzy and you can't even walk. You just fall down a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, but after that, like when you get back to, when you're like, I got it again and I can walk again, but you still feel just like barely off. Like you're like, whoa, shouldn't have probably done that. That's Hold on, I gotta get together. That's what it feels like right when you come to, but you're not all the way to. Like I felt like that for like maybe 2 weeks. You feel that?
No, I haven't been here for 2 weeks.
Oh,
But I'm gonna take your word for it. That's just strange.
it is. It's
That's
just
odd.
you feel off.
What do you think is causing this feeling?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Hardy. He nudges another guy beside him. He just turns over and goes, "What? Tell this lady about the how you feel off. You feel different."
Are you sure you guys haven't been into some suspicious mushrooms or?
No, I
Oh.
swear, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Are you with the watch?
No. I'm just here on vacation.
I feel like you're with the watch now.
Okay,
I'm sorry, I don't have any more information.
So I'm gonna send a message to Yarost. and a whisper message.
Okay. Are you trying to hide it from
Oh no,
this gentleman?
I mean, they're already crazy enough, so I'm
Okay.
just gonna full blown. Yeah.
Okay, go
Sorry.
right ahead.
Hey, Yarost. Sorry to disturb your brain right now, but these guys are really strange. They may actually be the disturbance we were looking for. I don't know
So
if you
I
want to come
I kinda hop
over.
up to my feet and start looking around. What is this?
What's going on?
Quiet,
I-
quiet, scrap metal. This Leo is talking to me, but she is across the room. Is
No,
he-
she's talking to those guys.
No,
She's over there.
I understand. This is why I am confused, Seven.
Oh,
So I can see how you are even more confused. You do not hear her.
I know. What are you talking about?
No,
Should I
she is
jump up?
talking inside my head. This is not normal. I will
In-
go
in
see
your
if this is actually
She's
Leo.
not in my head.
You stay here,
Oh,
Seven.
Are you sure? Okay.
For if we do not return quickly, then you come
okay.
and save us.
Okay, but I don't
I'll be
understand.
right back.
Okay.
Walk over to
As soon as you start walking over, the gentleman stands up and he goes, are you part of the watch too? We haven't done anything.
Excuse me, fisherman. I am here to talk to little girl. Little
Oh
girl.
God, I'm not a
Did
little
you-
girl.
Are you talking inside my head?
Yeah, just like briefly though.
Wait a minute, did you just say you
Excuse me, fisherman. When I am ready to talk to you,
Oh,
I will look at you.
yes, Sir Crowreach, watch.
I am not Crowreach Watch. I am of higher stature. I am part of Seekers of Light.
You look lower stature. I didn't mean that if you're
This-
Crowreach, watch.
This is joke about my height.
Nope.
Okay. Now, Leo, you say these are disturbances, these men.
Well, I didn't. Yes, they are very disturbing. However, they are also experiencing some disturbing effects that we may be of interest.
What
From
kind
the
of
table.
effects?
From the table, I'm like, hey, what are you guys talking about? I can't hear you from.
What kind of effects are they experiencing?
I'm right here. I can just tell you
If,
Yeah,
if
but
you can,
if you could not tell the same story you told me, that would be great.
about the
get to the point.
stick story.
Yeah, no, nobody needs to hear any more about the sticks. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
What was your name again?
my name is Yarost.
Yar-
Perhaps you have heard of
No.
me. I was undefeated in the fighting pits in Palmore.
Definitely haven't.
Yeah, you are a small-time fisherman. I understand. You have not. Have you been to Palmore?
No.
Have you been anywhere outside of Crowreach?
Yes. I'm not even from Crowreach.
Well, I am a big deal outside of Crowreach.
Still haven't heard of you. Anyway, so, okay. I was telling this Crowreach Watch member, this lady, that okay, there's a game. I'm not gonna tell you about the game, but have you ever been on a boat?
Yes, of course.
Okay, when you're on a boat, there's a game called Circles. You ever played Circles?
No, I've not played games on boats.
Okay, so on the boat, on the fishing boat, if you play a game called Circles, you stand there and you just run a circle, and you get really dizzy, and then have you ever been really dizzy?
People have been dizzy before. You do not need to play games to be dizzy. You could just say, "Hey, have you ever been dizzy before?" And then most people would say, "Of course."
Well,
I can see what you mean. These people are disturbing.
Yes,
I've always been
very
told you
disturbed.
need to be descriptive when you're trying to explain something. And so this game called Circles, after you get really dizzy, and you know the moment like when you're not dizzy anymore, but like right before that moment, you feel just a little bit off, but not like totally off.
This is the way you feel all the time.
Not all the time, but if I really stop and think about it, most of the time, sometimes, yeah.
You all have been most helpful. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
And how
Y'all,
long has this been going on?
I've probably felt it on and off for 3 weeks now.
Interesting.
Did you hear about the old man that died?
No. As Leo has told you, I think that we have only been here today.
Oh, this is your first day in
This is our
Crowreach.
first day in Crowreach.
Yeah, there was an old man that died like a week or so ago, and he didn't look right when he died. Just like old men die normal. They just die because they're old, but he didn't look like he died because he was old.
How did he look?
Look weird, like something had sucked the life out of him. I don't know. I could probably be more descriptive.
This is okay.
Have you
Old
ever
man
had?
is dead.
Have you ever?
I have not played any more games. I'm not a big game player. I do not spin in circles.
Have you ever blown something up? Not like boom, but like a little piece of canvas that you blow up for like a party.
No, I do not go to parties.
Oh,
Lot of parties with fishermen?
no, not a lot. We should
Okay.
do that though.
Maybe. You three here will have party later. We have more important business. You have now heard of Yarost. Please tell your friends. You all will hear of me more.
What do I need to tell them about
Tell them I
you?
am Yarost. I was undefeated in the fighting pits in Palmore.
Palmore, the fighting pits.
That is correct.
Okay.
But we must be on our way. We have to talk to a Halvar. So thank you for your business.
Okay. Y'all have a good night.
We walk
Bye.
away from the group.
Hey guys, I didn't hear any of that. I just want to know what was going. It
You
looked like.
are most lucky to not
Yes,
have heard
very
this conversation.
lucky.
Oh, okay.
Very.
Do not think we will talk to fishermen anymore.
Oh my gosh,
Something is
no.
happening to the fish in this town.
Yeah.
I think that might be our biggest problem.
He had a lot of like hand movements and stuff. I didn't really know
Yeah.
what was going on. I was worried for a second. I grabbed my maul because I didn't know. He looked like he was like his eyes were gonna bug out of his head or something. So I didn't.
It was somewhat informative. I think we learned that there is some effect happening to most people in town.
Yeah,
we will
something
double
like that.
check with Halvar if this information is the same as what he tells us.
Yeah, good idea.
All right. What was barmaid's name again?
I think it's Bedell.
Badel. Okay. Wait a minute. 7 is not good with names. Leo, what was her name?
I think it was Liddell,
Probably.
With an
I
L?
will
That's,
go with-
what, I, that's
will-
what I said.
like Leo.
That is right. He said the same letter. Okay. Let's go talk to Liddell and see if she can point us to Halvar's. So we go back up to Liddell and try to get her to point us towards Halvar's home.
You hop up. You may hop up to the
Right.
bar. You're a
Mhm.
dwarf. So you come up to the bar and she says, are you all finished?
Yes, the ale and pork was delicious.
Awesome. I'm so sorry about Berga. She's my mom. She just stays in here, but she's starting to kind of lose her mind a little bit.
She was the most fun thing I've had while I was here. Miss Murga was
No,
fantastic.
it's Berga. She loves company, so if you want to, you can come back anytime you want and
I will,
spend time with
I
her.
will 100% be back. She was fun. Yeah. I liked her.
Excellent. Excellent.
You told us you could point us to Halvar's home.
Oh yes. Come right this way.
Thank you.
She walks out, leads you back out into the streets. She points off kind of north, and she says, "The house has a wreath on the front that was there before Halvar got the house. He hasn't taken it off. It's a small house, maybe 2 rooms, so you shouldn't be able to miss it. But it's on this road on the left."
Thank you. We will find it.
Excellent. All right. We'll be seeing you around. Are y'all going to stay in Crowreach for a while?
Perhaps. It depends on what Halvar tells us. The fishermen over there talk about being dizzy. Have you experienced dizziness?
I guess a little. Not anything too much.
Do you consume mushrooms by chance?
No, I don't like the texture. They're like spongy. I'm not too fond
Oh.
of that. Do you all like mushrooms? I can
I don't
make
eat,
something
I don't
with
eat or
mushrooms.
drink,
I
so I don't
love
really
mushrooms.
know.
I remember that now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
So maybe I would
What
like it, but I
about
don't know.
the fish? Is fish part of your normal diet?
Absolutely. That's our main food source here in Crowreach is fish. The Seasoned Cod is a restaurant out on the
Why,
docks.
thank you. We will
Oh.
go look for Halvar now. People in this town sure do like to talk.
I can still hear you.
I understand. All right, so we go look for Halvar.
Okay. Liddell walks back inside. You walk up this road for, doesn't take you maybe a minute and a half. I mean, you get to a small house made of like a mixture of like cobble and wood. It is pretty small compared to the houses around it. And sure enough, it has a wreath. As you get to about 70 to 80 feet from the house, you see a humanoid leaving the house, much smaller, maybe even like halfling size. The figure walks out, closes the door, pulls a key out of a pocket, locks the door, and he or she turns up and walks in the direction kind of away from where you're heading.
Perhaps this is Halvar.
Yeah, I say we follow him.
Let's just yell, Halvar.
Oh, gosh.
And I start yelling after him, Halvar.
The humanoid turns back at one point to look. You don't get a great look at his face. Just turns back, looks, and then continues on.
I'm gonna kind of trot, not like full-blown run or anything. I'm gonna trot to catch up, like walk or run at a faster pace than he's moving.
I'm gonna walk up the stairs and knock on the door.
Okay. Leo, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna hide it behind, is there a tree or anything that I can hide behind? Because
There's not a tree, there are several bushes.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna like chill behind some bushes.
Okay, give me a stealth roll. The first roll of the game, you're hiding behind bushes.
These guys are embarrassing, so. An 8 plus 3.
You hide behind some bushes. It's not great because like you're either facing the road or you're facing the house or like to one side. So you nestle up against the bushes. Yarost, play yours out first. As you're jogging, this creature turns back and looks at you again. And you can see as you're gaining distance on him that it's a goblin. Grayish blue skin. He just kind of looks at you just like, what are you doing face? Turns back around and just keeps walking.
I mean, I just try to catch all the way up and I'm like, Halvar, are you Halvar?
He turns back around. At this point, you're 10 feet from him. And he just says,
No.
You walked out of house of Halvar, is this correct?
Yes.
Oh, do you know Halvar? Is he in the house?
Halvar. Yes, I know Halvar. Why do you ask?
This is someone I am to speak to. I'm sorry, are you goblin?
Yes.
This is unusual to have goblin in town like this. I'm sorry, I'm thrown off.
What do you need from me?
I don't need anything from you. I just need to know if Halvar is still in the house. I saw you lock door. Usually people who lock doors, no one left at home.
You see him grab his waist, starts to pull a dagger out, and he says,
This would be unwise of you, goblin. I am Yarost. Perhaps you have heard of me. I was undefeated in fighting pits in Palmore. I kind of reach up to my maul. This will be short fight. Shorter than you. Do not wish to fight, though.
Why do you ask for Halvar?
This we are sent by.
What do you know of Halvar?
This.
You don't know anything about
you will
Halvar.
not let me talk. This.
Do you? Don't know anything. Come and asking about Halvar.
I know Halvar lives in house.
What did you do to Halvar?
and he pulls his dagger out. He kind of points it at you.
What did you do to Halvar? How do you know the name?
All right, so I pull out my maul. Like, okay, again, we did not wish to fight you, little goblin. But we just want to talk to Halvar. We are sent by Seekers of Light.
Prove it.
My friends back here have medallion with the symbol of Seekers of Light. I do not have it with me. Kind of point back at 7. The robot back there carries it.
All right, so we're gonna walk back there really slowly, and if you make any sudden movements, I'll stick you. I'm gonna stick you with this dagger.
Do I see all this happening from where I'm at, or
You don't see it. You hear it faintly from your distance
Oh, okay.
because you're kind of faced away from them at this point.
All right, we're walking back very slowly.
So I'm gonna send a message to Yarost.
Okay.
Hey, it's me again, your friend, in your mind. Everything okay up there?
Little girl, we will need to talk about this coming into my mind thing. But I have a goblin here. Little thing was a goblin. Can you believe it?
Oh gosh.
He has pulled a dagger.
Oh.
He seems to be very protective of Halvar. We're going to walk back to 7 And we will sort this out. Where are you? I do not see you anywhere.
I like immediately just kind of like
Lost
I just
signal.
kind of like hang up on him. Just boop. It's like, okay, don't care. Boop.
Okay, so speaking of Seven, you while this is going on, you knock on the door hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say a little harder than normal because I don't really know like a normal like knock. So, yeah.
All right, so you knock. Nothing. No sound. Don't hear anything from inside. Nothing.
So, I mean, obviously I do it again because, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna hit harder?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nothing. Nobody coming to the door. You don't hear any creaks inside.
So at this point I turn around. Do I see Yarost coming back?
Yeah, at this point they're starting to walk back.
Okay.
And you see this like small creature. He still has the cowl of his cloak pulled way up, but he's about halfling size, and he's kind of walking backward. And he's got a dagger pointed at Yarost, and you hear him saying,
All right, we're taking it one step at a time. One step at a time.
So when do they come in like my focus?
once they're about 30 feet from the house, you can see them.
So I see them, so I take out my mace.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, hey, Yarost, are we going to do this? We're going to, yeah.
He immediately, the goblin turns around. At this point, you see he's a goblin. And he goes,
There are more of you. What have you...
I told you, my friend here has medallion. 7, it is okay. It is just small goblin. We are not too worried. Do you have medallion with Seekers of Light?
Yeah.
Could you show the goblin?
Yeah. So I put up my mace and I was like, this one? This
Yes, see,
right
I told you, we are with Seekers of Light. We are sent here to speak to Halvar.
So, okay, so can I use my mage hand to grab the dagger out of his hand since y'all are within 30 feet?
yes. Make a strength check against his strength check or acrobatics for him. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 4 plus a plus 1,
So his 6 succeeds over your 4
obviously.
as this spectral hand floats through the air coming at his hand. He looks over and sees it before and moves to the side and goes,
All right, one more move from any of you. One more move, and I'm sticking this dwarf right in his neck. Right in you see your neck, it's gonna get stuck.
All right, little goblin. At this point, you realize there are 3 of us. There's only one of you. We did not ask for any of this. We just want to speak to Halvar. But if we need to take key from dead body of goblin, I doubt anyone in town will miss you.
Listen, you are being way too loud. Let me see the emblem closer. You, whatever you are, come this way and let me see that emblem.
So I clunk down the stairs to hold it up, put it in his face. Hey, you looking for this one right here? This one?
How did you all get that?
and at this point he puts the dagger back in its scabbard.
Put my maul away as well.
Yeah, it's our friend Willie, Wilnor. Like she gave it to us.
You all spoke with Willinor.
I have told you this name. I have told you everything. Is Halvar inside?
No, but maybe we should go in there and sit down.
And he walks toward the house, opens the door, and walks inside. And that is it for this week's 20 Sides. Tune in each week to check in on Yarost, Seven, and Leo as they venture across the Veiled Lands. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at 20 Sides Pod. Rate and review us on your favorite podcast platform. And don't forget to share the podcast with your friends, family, and your arch rivals. Last but not least, we couldn't do it without the atmospheric background tracks provided by tabletopaudio.com. We will see you next week, right here on 20 Sides.